Welcome back to CNN's continuing live coverage of Hurricane Irma, now headed to South Florida. Joining me now, Philip Levine, the mayor of Miami Beach. Mr. Mayor, thanks for making time this morning.
Thank you.
Since after Harvey, the models have shown that this was initially headed toward Miami, the southeastern section of Florida, and now some of those tracks, some of those advisories show that the West Coast will be getting much of the worst of it. What do you want to say to people who believe that there is some comfort in that new adjusted track?
Well, most important thing is that all these models have been very unpredictable. Things can turn on a dime. So I'm telling all our residents of Miami Beach, stay inside, stay buttoned down, don't go outside because this thing can turn. The winds are picking up. You can see them right now. There's debris that flies around. And more importantly, we're very concerned about tidal surge, storm surge. That's something which is a primary concern for us. And of course, I'm also thinking about the west coast of Florida. Very concerning. Our thoughts and our prayers are with them if the track does, in fact, take it up there.
You have assigned this storm a striking moniker in calling it a nuclear hurricane. Why?
Because it's so powerful, it's so large, twice the size of Andrew, larger than the state of Florida. We've seen the destruction of what it's done in the Caribbean, and we hope to God that it does not do the same destruction in Florida. We're ready to go here in Miami and Miami Beach. But once again, as I tell everyone, stay inside. We are far from being out of the woods. This can move. The winds are strong, but we're going to get outer bands. We're going to get significant hurricane strength winds. You do not want to be outside.
Miami Beach under a mandatory evacuation, no shelters on the island. How many people are heeding that? Are you still seeing people who are deciding to stay anyway?
Absolutely. It's amazing, though. Everyone's almost gone. The streets were deserted as of yesterday. It became a ghost town. I never thought I would be happy to see Miami Beach as a ghost town, but it is and it was. And we have to keep everybody inside. We've been driving around looking at what's going on, and of course it's very empty because the weather's getting pretty ferocious out here. But once again, my message is, please stay inside, please stay safe.
You know, I typically would ask what keeps you up at night, but on this night, everybody will be awake as this storm comes ashore. But what's your greatest concern for the people of Miami Beach as Irma gets closer?
Well, really, one of our greatest storms, it's really about the storm surge, the flooding. Miami Beach is prone to flooding. And when you have this type of a hurricane pushing that kind of water that would go towards us, it's very concerning. That does a lot of damage, and it's a lot of disruption. So we're hoping that doesn't happen.
All right, the mayor of Miami Beach, Philip Levine, thanks so much. I know you got a lot to do today. Thanks for making some time for New Day. Chad, I want to toss it back to you in the CNN Severe Weather Center. We're starting to feel those winds really pick up here. But again, I'm telling everybody, although they're seeing us kind of lean into the wind, that this is nothing compared to what we're going to see.
Absolutely not.